In the quiet hours of midnight, when reflection feels safest, you might wonder why chaos always disguises itself as love. Why every embrace hides a knife behind soft words. It's not coincidence, it's conditioning, coded deep within your subconscious. Let's walk into the labyrinth of your own attraction to pain. From the very beginning, your brain learned to equate tension with attention. Every raised voice or cold silence became a signal that you mattered. In the absence of warmth, conflict became comfort. And those who could mimic that chaos became irresistible. In toxic relationships, there's an intoxicating push and pull, a dance of reward and punishment your mind secretly craves. The moment they withdraw affection, your anxiety spikes. When they return, dopamine floods your system. You're not in love, you're addicted. Most never realize they're seeking familiar patterns from childhood, moments of neglect dressed as tenderness, validation disguised as control. Your nervous system remembers the rhythm even when your mind forgets. The body seeks the pain it knows. Toxic partners sense vulnerability like wolves scenting blood. They mirror your soul, reflect your charm, then quietly dismantle your sense of worth. It's not random, it's predation masked as romance, a psychological hunt carried out in whispered promises. The seduction begins subtly, with acts of devotion that feel cinematic. They flood you with affection, then retract it without warning. This inconsistency rewires your perception of love, turning confusion into passion, fear into desire. Every time you excuse manipulation, you reinforce their control. You rationalize cruelty as complicated love, because admitting otherwise would mean confronting your own participation in the pattern. The mind will do anything to avoid that mirror. Dark psychology calls it intermittent reinforcement, a strategy used in everything from gambling machines to emotional entrapment. They condition you to chase validation that never fully arrives. The result, devotion born from deprivation. Each fight becomes a test you must pass to earn affection again. You perform, confess, apologize for crimes never committed, desperate for their approval. And when they smile again, your brain mistakes relief for intimacy. Over time, your identity bleeds into theirs. Your voice fades, their opinions echo louder. You begin to forget who you were before the cage disguised itself as comfort. But why do you stay? Beneath the misery lies a subconscious belief that you deserve nothing better. That love is supposed to hurt, that peace is foreign. Toxic relationships thrive on that hidden conviction. The human mind is loyal to patterns, not logic. It will stay in hell if hell feels familiar. This is why so many return to their abusers after moments of brief escape. The pattern feels safer than the unknown. Toxic love has a dark allure because it ignites primal fear. That adrenaline mimics passion, making calm people seem dull by comparison. Stability feels unnatural when chaos raised you. The narcissist, the manipulator, the emotional vampire, they all prey on empaths who confuse empathy with responsibility. They drain, charm, and rewire the very people who wish to heal them. What if the real danger isn't the partner? It's the psychology within you that keeps opening the door. Your self-worth becomes the key to your own captivity. Until you change that, the pattern resets with new faces. Once trapped, the toxic bond deepens through cognitive dissonance. You justify the mistreatment, creating stories to keep the illusion alive. The fantasy must survive, even if your sanity doesn't. This is not weakness, it's science. The brain interprets inconsistency as intrigue. Just as gamblers chase one more roll, you chase one more apology, one more promise that this time will be different. Their compliments are designed like hooks, sharp and selective. Each one digs deeper, ensuring you crave more praise from the very hand that wounds you. It's artistry in deception. Eventually, you forget how to feel safe without tension. Silence becomes suspicious, kindness feels manipulative. The absence of chaos feels like emotional withdrawal. Some toxic relationships aren't loud, they're subtle erosion. Emotional neglect wears down self-trust until you can no longer tell love from tolerance. The prison has no walls, just habits. Your mirror neurons make you empathize with your abuser. You feel their pain as your own, you excuse cruelty as trauma. This wiring makes breaking away feel like betrayal. But deep beneath all the noise, a small truth whispers, that the chaos wasn't love, it was survival playing a broken song. You've danced to it for too long. Healing starts with silence. Not the fake calm of making peace with toxicity, but the real quiet where you finally hear your own heartbeat again. That's the rhythm of self-recognition. The early phases of detox feel unbearable. You miss the adrenaline, the drama, the distorted intimacy. It's not love you're craving, it's the withdrawal symptoms of emotional addiction. In the void they leave behind, identity begins to reform. Every moment of solitude becomes a battlefield where your old conditioning fights your rebirth. The toxic ones often return, knowing your boundaries are still fragile. They whisper nostalgia, they weaponize your empathy one last time. It's the final test before liberation. Pass that test when you choose discomfort over familiarity. When you block their number, not in hate, but in self-respect. The void that follows isn't emptiness, it's freedom forming shape. Each healed boundary becomes armor. The more you protect your peace, the more toxic people recoil. They can't breathe where your self-worth grows. The paradox of recovery is terrifying, you stop feeling the rush, and start feeling real. Genuine connection feels slower, quieter, but it's authentic, not performative pain. You'll learn that love is not grand gestures, it's emotional consistency. It's calm breathing by someone's side without needing to prove your worth. It's peace, not performance. And once you learn to find safety in calmness, toxicity loses its charm. You no longer mistake chaos for passion, you crave honesty over intensity. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It severs the last thread of control they hold. The release isn't cinematic, it's a soft exhale that rewrites your chemistry. Now you understand that attraction to toxic love was never weakness, it was the wounded child searching for familiar patterns. But awakening means rewriting them. Your heart, once addicted to drama, now beats to the rhythm of stability. You begin attracting what you reflect, clarity, calm, honesty. Pain no longer feels like home. In the end, the question isn't why you attract toxic relationships, it's why you stopped believing you deserved better. That answer, when faced, rewires everything. The darkness was never them alone, it was the mirror they held to your own unhealed mind. Turn away, and the reflection fades. Step forward, and your real story begins.